Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Will the Collector back here with another video review. And I know what you're saying, folks. I know as soon as you popped on this video, if you did pop on this video, that you're thinking, man, Will, this came out like months ago. Uh, Maybe even longer than that. Well, you know, when this came out, that was around the time I started toying around with doing video reviews. So hence, anything I have gotten since then has kind of piled up, and certain things I felt like, well, let me get to this first or get to that first, so on and so forth. But anyways, here we go with the Amazon exclusive Marvel Legends. This is a 3-pack. It comes with Psylocke, Nimrod, and Phantomex. This was again a Amazon exclusive. I was lucky enough to get in and get one ordered, and it took a minute to get out. Going back, I remember them teasing Nimrod at either a toy fair or a San Diego Comic-Con like a while ago. I'm like, oh, when are we getting that? When are we getting that? Well, finally, here it is. And for most of you that know, this is probably, this will be our first Marvel Legends Nimrod. But this is not our first Marvel Legends Psylocke or Phantomex. And I'm not even going to lie to you, I don't know anything about this guy. The only thing I know about her is comic books and cartoons and everything that I kind of grew up with. And even this morning, I was watching the X-Men animated series on the Disney Plus, and happened to watch the episode. It's Time something or other. It had Bishop in it, and Nimrod happened to have an appearance there. But just to kind of go over the packaging here, here's in a nice grayish box that we got right here. Nice X logo. The name's down here. I'm assuming Nimrod was probably copyrighted to somebody else, so that's why you have Marvel's Nimrod right there. You got Hasbro logo, 4+, choking hazards because of all these little effects in here. We got the X logo on the top. I'm going to try to spin this around and not knock anybody down, or I'll just move my camera back. We got a nice artwork shot of Psylocke there on the side. We've got a nice shot of Phantomex there on the side, and when we spin it around to the back, we have nice photographs of everybody. Nice artwork, I mean, of everybody. Phantomex, Nimrod, and Psylocke. However, one of my nitpicks that will always be one of my nitpicks is no bios. NECA's bad about it. Hasbro gives you like a sentence long thing, and that's kind of about it. Tell me why I'm getting these people. Tell me who these people are. That's kind of what I miss. And I know, you got to have printing and stuff like that. It's like, well, you had to pay for this art. And granted, this artwork is phenomenal. I mean, look how you can see who that is underneath I don't know who he is under the mask, but I mean, you can see that mask. You can see his blue eyes. You can see the circuitry in his mouth. And Psylocke could not be more gorgeous in that shot right there. Anyways, I'm going to pause this video, get these folks out of their plastic and cardboard prisons, and I'll be right back with you. All right, folks, here we are, all out of their packaging, and man, this was chock full of accessories. I'm just going to quickly go over the character and their accessories really quick. I'm going to kind of move these off to the side. I'm going to start with Psylocke, I'm sorry. She comes in this, it's rather, not really blowing me away, full black bodysuit. She's the same figure. I believe the paint apps on the face are going to be a little bit better, a little bit crisper. Just a real quick, bringing a quick comparison. Here's the black-haired Psylocke. Oh, crap, I can't even remember what wave this was. It was a while ago. Was this the Apocalypse wave? I can't honestly remember which wave this was. I probably should have looked it up before I did. But I don't know if you can really tell in the faces. It seems like the box set one has a little... Oh, I'm messing with my camera settings. There we go. Come on, focus. Focus. Maybe they're too close. Come on. Maybe I'll just pull them back in again. As you can see on their faces, it's really close on which one's if this one's more improved or not. I do have the purple-haired version of this one. I just can't remember where I have her at. But all in all, not bad. She's got like a darker shade of lipstick. I can't tell whether or not they put a coat of paint on her to where sometimes they'll just do this. They'll paint up and have the plastic just showing through, and that's the face tone, or the color of the face that they'll use. I want to say, because it got a little bit of shine to it. I probably need to hit that with some dull coat to kind of knock that out. I'm going to set her off to the side. But as you can see, she's got more of that, one-piece swimsuit look with thigh highs, to where she's got like a full-on, ninja-esque outfit. But she's going to come with the same accessories that a regular Psylocke figure came with. She's going to come with a balled-up left fist, in case you want her using her energy effect, which is right here. And that's, oh crap, cola. I knocked down my camera. Let me just swap that out and show what that looks like on there. Which just pops out just that easy. And then you put that psionic blade, well, if this one will pop on there. That psionic blade effect, just the same as my other Psylocke. And this one seems to be painted a little bit differently. It's got a bit of a purple tip to it. She also comes with her, I'm pretty sure, it's her katana. Looks like this is all just energy. It gives it like an energy sword effect. And as you can see, this one is a darker pink, almost purple color, to where this one's a brighter, clearer, more translucent pink, which I'm fine with. I'd be fine with either one. I can't get past the bodysuit. I don't, not a big fan of it. I know there will be those out there that are. You can have this one. And she also comes with her, God, I don't even know what the heck this is. It's like her, I guess it shows her when she's using psionic powers. Which she does have that, but I think I have that either up on the shelf or in a bin somewhere, because I don't display her with it, because I would rather see her full face. So, and it's weird. I know there was a long story behind this, because she's Betsy Braddock, yet this, this is an Asian woman, clearly. But I think there was a thing to do with Betsy's mind being placed in a Asian female's body after something, accident or something or other. You have to go digging really deep for that one. But I do have some card sets behind me, and see if I can't find this. I should have, oh, here's Psylocke's card. Got my Marvel Comics cards, Series 2, just sitting there. And see, that's that, scantily clad bodysuit that I grew up with, so that's what I'm going to go towards. Xavier Files number 24, real name Elizabeth Braddock. She's 5'11", 155 pounds. Birthplace Braddock Manor, Malden, England. I have no idea if that's real, but I'm going off of the card here. And so, let's see if I can zoom in there a little bit. So you'll see the card. Once merely a powerful telepath, Elizabeth Braddock underwent a transformation that astounded even me. Captured by the evil Mandarin and a group of ninjas, a mind-controlled Psylocke trains extensively in the martial arts and changed her looks to resemble an Asian. Well, there you go, right there. Just explained all of it. Regaining control of her mind, and now more powerful, Psylocke escaped her captors and return to the X-Mansion, becoming a valiant member of the X-Men Blue Team. And that's why she is on the Blue Team side of my shelf. DNA analysis possesses the mutant power of telepathy, which she uses to generate psychic blade to mentally and physically disable opponents. And there you go. Again, that card, Marvel. This is X-Men Series 2. Back when they used to do card sets. There we go, because next up I'm coming to Nimrod. Which Nimrod, again, is, as I zoom out, You know, I don't know, I wouldn't say he's heavily reused, but I know they took a lot of steps from, say, the Ironmonger Bath from that Iron Man wave we got way while ago. Who else did they? One of those robotic. I think we did. Who else did we get? As my mind goes blank as I look over my shelves, we got that Shield. Oh, what was the Shield robot? Anyways, moving on. I do have my Ironmonger right here, and he's kind of, as my Cyclops goes topping off my shelf, you can see where they kind of like took cues and stuff, but I don't think there's anything in here that is exact taken from this one into this one. I know I've got one somewhere that they probably used the same amount of parts and so on and so forth. We could also bring in my Space Venom Bath, you know, just to kind of give a size, you know. There they are. And to kind of go over his accessories, he comes with this. I don't even know what this is. I'm assuming this is him flying down. My knowledge of him is going to be limited. I don't think I own a single comic book with him in it. I'd be surprised if I did. Oh, that's heart-wrenching. He comes with some energy blast effects right here that are going to peg into his hands. So if you were to bring his hands up, and this is going to not exactly be as straightforward as a lot of people I'm pretty sure would have liked. You know, maybe if he went like this, you know, it was just like, hey, I'm going to, you know, almost look like he's dunking on somebody. His hands don't really go back that far. That's the problem. You know, if I bent his elbows, good Lord, these are a little tough. There. That's a little better. Oh, man. His elbows have some stiff detents. You know, here's the other energy blast. Pegs right there in the hands. There we go. There we go. That's not bad. Looks like he's coming at you a little bit. Yeah. Just kind of pop those out. Dang, everybody's falling over today. I'm sorry, folks. I am all thumbs today. Trying to get everything ready as I take a vacation. He also comes with another set of hands, some closed fists. Let's, always like, oh, those are a little tough. I don't know, for me, and just to have one in one hand, one in the other, you know, it's a nice looking fist, no wash, no nothing else. So, you know, there's nothing to bring out this. I don't know if I'd want him just, you know, if he did kind of a wash, you know, would he look dirty? Would he look dingy? I do like the lining that they did, this nice pink lining to kind of bring out the fact that he's, you know, robotic. You know, that looks pretty neat. I like how I like that future robot to where he's all clean look. You know, and he does come with an alternate head. As soon as I pop this one off. Man, get off. Oh, let me pop this thing off. That might be kind of getting in my way a little bit. There we go. Good Lord. So set him down here and I bring up his other head. So these are the two heads right here. Whoa. Really close. This is the one he comes in packaged with. And then this is the alternate one. I don't know which one I'm going to use. I have to look at this one. And you just see he's just got this post up here. Then you have that inner squishy workings right there. And you just pop that right on. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Put this back on. I might keep this one. I like that. You know. And just to kind of look at his articulation a little bit, as I did not do a Psylocke because I read her bio real quick. I'll probably go back to that. You know, got a ball joint, or he's got a hinge and swivel on the bicep. Doesn't come up too much because the armor kind of gets in the way, and looks like the armor is attached within here. As you can see right there. He's got a bicep swivel. Single jointed, ridiculously detented elbow, but very nice. Hinge at the wrist with a swivel. And again, I'm going to pop that out because I want to have his blasting hands on there. There we go. And he's got a diaphragm joint that is super duper stiff, so I would suggest find the position you want it in and keep it there. He's got limited, hinge and looks like a hinge and swivel at the hip, but he is not doing much. I mean, he is definitely not doing much, just due to the fact that he's robotic and the armor has tendency to get away. He's got thigh swivel, which ain't gonna go around that much. You know, you gotta want to swivel this a little bit more, just the leg up, but who's he kicking? I mean, realistically. And he's got a double jointed knee, which again, just stiff detents. I mean, nice. I like it. But, you know, you run that risk of trying to find that happy medium and a good stance if he wasn't already had a good base stance anyways. You know, if he was leaning too far to one side or the other, it might be detrimental. But there he is. He is going to be big and static on your shelf for the most part anyways. And to quickly go to his card, which we have right here. Again, this is, I believe, 94 Fleer Ultra X-Men card. Nice artwork on the side. Different, I know. He's going to be all mainly white. This is, you know, got some reds, got some silvers. Nimrod, a super villain. Let's see. The most advanced sentinel of an alternate future, Nimrod traveled to present-day Earth, where he continues his design objective of protecting humanity from mutant kind. Real name, Nimrod, of course. Group affiliation, none. I really like this series because it, you know, went to this like weird tech specky part of the artwork. Physical reconstruction can alter robotic form to look human. Interesting. Energy weapons generates plasma bolts and concussive blasts. And molecular reintegration, self-regeneration of robotic parts. So basically he's like a T-1000, just larger. And there's the card. All right, there we go. Put that back. Again, I apologize. I do not have anything really on Phantomex. Oh, wait a minute. Alexa, who is Marvel's Phantomex?
This might answer your question. According to Wikipedia, Phantomex is a fictional superhero appearing in American comic books published by Marvel Comics. The character is commonly associated with the X-Men titles. Phantomex first appeared in New X-Men number 128 and was created by Grant Morrison and Igor Corti. Initially introduced as a character similar to Phantomas and Diabolik, he is later revealed to be an escaped experiment from the Weapon Plus program.
Thank you, Alexa. Well, there you go. Hopefully you heard that. Oh. This one is my second Phantomex. I can't honestly remember the first Phantomex I got, but he was back when Hasbro initially took over the Marvel Legends, and he was a dumpster fire of a figure. I'm not even going to lie. I did not like the body that they had for him, and I couldn't honestly tell you. It was that really thin, lanky body that just... it's basically like the Bucky Cat body now. Just Bucky Cat body, in my opinion, is a lot better. But here he is. And to really quickly pop up on the face there, a lot better head sculpt than the previous one we have. I apologize. Again, I got rid of mine because people were wanting him, and I did not mind getting rid of him, so I got rid of him. And I don't have anybody to compare him to, but real quick, here he is with Cyclops. They share the same body mold. I couldn't tell you what part of the team he is going to be on and why, but there he is. Thank you, Cyclops. And real quick, to go over some of his accessories, he comes with 2 pistols. They are the same. And just this looks like one of the pistols that was it Mickey Rourke had in Double Team, if anybody's watched that movie. I'm probably like one of 5 that have, or at least even own it still. But, you know, look like a modified, I don't know, 45, maybe 9 mil, maybe. They're both the same, and they come with 2 different effects. You get a blasting effect, which fits right in the front of the barrel like that, which I always love those inclusions. And you get a smoke effect. So you either get you shot or they just shot, and it is smoking from the barrel, which is really cool. I like that. I like that inclusion. But if you don't have such things, if you've got some other stuff, or say you even have that older version of Phantomex, I happen to know a fellow who makes some blast effects, and I will have a more detailed review coming soon. So we get some of that there. If you like yellow, I'll get some more sticky tack and make that look a little better. Anyways, here we go with Phantomex. Again, standard Bucky Cat body. He comes with the jacket that's on. Who else has this jacket? Red Skull's got this jacket. Nick Fury's got this jacket. Multiple Man's got this jacket. You know, it's been done a little to death. I like it. I dig it. I dig it for this look. I don't know. Again, I don't know a heck of a lot about this guy, but I know this is how he looks, and it looks good to me. I wish this was softer. Oh, did Gambit have this jacket? I don't think Gambit had this. I think they did a newer one for Gambit. I can't see him on my shelf. Or they did something close to it. This, I wish it was just softer. It's very stiff. It's very rigid. You know. But looking at his paint, he's got a bunch of solid black lines on top of a white suit, which looks pretty good. I don't have a lot of, in these you'll get sometimes where they missed. Hasbro was horrible about that. My original X-Men box set that I got ridiculously disappointed in, they missed a lot of paint apps, so much so that I sent them a very nasty email saying, how could you mess this up? But just taking a look around on him, mine aren't too bad. A little choppy there, a little muddle. Looks like they did 2 lines there, or they started this one and then had to go back on that one. I'm going to be looking at him from the front, so I'm really not going to care. I mean, if I did more, I don't know, comic art and stuff like that, like some of the other guys do, I'd probably be a little more upset about it. All right, just go over articulation. Head's on a ball joint. You can look down about this much, and then he can look up about this much. He is restricted by the color of this jacket, but, for me, it looks pretty good. He's got a hinge and swivel at the shoulder. Bicep cut. These elbow joints are just so weak. So weak, so thin. I mean, I could probably heat that up and get that a little stretched out, but, it's almost like the weight of the glove kind of restricts that a little bit. You got a double jointed elbow, but due to this massive glove, it doesn't do a whole heck of a lot. You might get blocked right there. And then I can't remember when this swivel. I'm not even going to spin that because that elbow joint, like, it's almost like you need that stiffer plastic on that elbow joint because it could turn too easy. He's got a hinge and swivel at the wrist, and he has got the up and down wrist, at least here on the right. I pray it's the same way on the left. Yes, it is. Oh, thank God, a guy with guns, and he's got the The up and down wrist. Thank you. He's got an ab crunch, which I guess that's the Naruto run. Can he Naruto run? Is that what that is? Anyway, enough playing around. Ugh. He's got a waist swivel. That's probably stiffened by the fact that they include that. Is that belt on the inside too? No, it's on the outside. That's a tight waist swivel. I don't want to mess with that too much. And then he's got, looks like a ball joint right there at the hip. He's got a thigh cut, which is good. Let's see, because of the jacket, he can't quite do some side kicks. But he also has this this holster rig on here, which, you know, kind of be curious when I get a certain Phantom whether or not this will work on there. Got a double jointed knee, which again, due to the jacket, it's not like it's going any further back. He's got a shin swivel right there. And then he's got this dang straps right here, which I'm going to heat up and at least bring up here, maybe even set up here to where they'll stay and let them cool. Some people will glue them. I try not to glue as much as I can just because I don't want any residue bleeding over on this black. And then he's got a ankle hinge with a rocker that Glenn Webb would love. But yeah, as you saw me trying to get him to stand, it's almost like he's one detent off from being really good on that ankle joint. But his accessories, he comes with the trigger fingers, so his accessories will fit in his hand. Most of my, I mean, if I got him, what also drove me absolutely insane with the other figure was just his trigger. It was just the weirdest trigger fingers. It was the weirdest trigger fingers. And it was like the weirdest position that he was left in whenever he's holding the gun out. If I'm having a figure, I want the, you know, I want it out, or if I do it like this, you know, give me something to where I've got more posability with holding a pistol. I want the, you know, as I say, that the Boyd Crowder way of holding a gun to where it just looks, you know, you can get a lot of expression out of that. You know, I mean, it's also dependent. You know, good guys I think will be more straightforward. Bad guys will, you know, be a little arrogant in their stance. And let's see, try and get that. I know there's gonna be a pain with these, with this jacket, try and get these in here, but it does get in there. Probably flare the jacket out, probably bend the handle. If I got somebody with two guns, they're going to have two guns, whether or not, well, I got one aiming out, one holding down. I might have one like this, one out. It's just dependent. I'm not going to know until I start putting the guns in the hands on how it looks, how I feel with it, where they're standing on the shelf. You know, they might be towards the back to where it doesn't matter. There's a bunch of other characters closer to them, and, you know, at least I'll have them like this to where they'll see if they have weapons. You know, that's your sort of thing. Or you might just put them in the holsters if you take them out of the package. I don't know. Man. Oh, real quick with Psylocke. Again, same articulation as the other figure. Her hair is going to be blocking her looking up any further than what that is, unless you heat that up and get that in a different position. She can look down a little bit. I'm going to take this thing off. You know, I understand why they have it. It's not my cup of tea. So she can look left. She can look right. You know, she can be like, hey, I'm going to stab you with this blade. That look right there. Hinge and swivel at the shoulder. Single jointed elbow. And then she's got that swivel right there at the elbow. Now this one here on the left looks like it doesn't go all the way up in there. You could probably heat this up, pop that off, shave a little down, or drill further up in there to kind of fix that a little better if you'd like. I'm not going to touch it because, one, I'm not going to be keeping this figure, and two, my other one's fine. Anyways, she's got a hinge and swivel at the wrist, which, you know, for this one, I wouldn't have minded the more down just because it's a sword. Honestly, they could have the up and down swivels on every figure, and I'd probably be fine for the most part, because not many of my figure other than Lino is going to be holding the sword in like this. Is why I would want that inward swivel. I don't care for it as much. I mean, He-Man's going to be holding it aloft. A lot of my other characters are going to probably be holding it aloft if they're not, you know. And it just adds something a little different. You know, again, I'd rather have somebody pointing a sword at somebody else. Like, bring it. She's got a diaphragm joint right there. You can get the different poses out of that. You know, you know, she doesn't need a waist swivel at that point. For me, her belt kind of sits high, but that could just be this look for it. This one is a little awkward, but it sits down at an angle, which is fine. She's got a ball joint at the hips and a thigh cut, double jointed knee. Which comes all the way back there. And then hinge and ankle rocker. And for a ninja, she can only kick like that. That sucks. Again, this body style's been around for a while for her. So it's fine. It is what it is. But there we go. There's the Amazon exclusive box set of Psylocke, Marvel's Nimrod, and Phantomex. You know, definitely welcome additions. Newer Phantomex compared to that old one that was horrible. We got a new Psylocke for people who like this version of Psylocke. Again, not mine. Hopefully she's yours. And finally, Nimrod. We got teased Nimrod a while back, and we were just waiting for when he was going to come out. And there he is. Ladies and gentlemen, I have been Will the Collector. I'd like to thank you for watching. Please like, please share, please subscribe, and I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.